I'm Lauren Lilling from Keep It Sweet Desserts. Today we're going to be making peanut butter oatmeal maple cookies. So the first things you need are butter, peanut butter, and sugar. We're going to put the butter, it's 4 ounces of butter, unsalted at room temperature, half a cup of creamy peanut butter, and 3 3/4 ounces of granulated sugar. So now we're going to beat together these ingredients until they're nice and light and fluffy and well combined. You might want to scrape the bowl to make sure everything is getting mixed and nothing is just sitting at the bottom of it. So we'll do that, and then we'll beat it for another couple minutes. You really want this mixture to be nice and light and well combined before you add anything else. So now we're ready to add our maple syrup and our egg and our vanilla. Here we have 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup, and we've got 1 egg with 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're going to mix this on medium speed for just a minute or two. Meanwhile, while we finish mixing all of the wet ingredients, we're going to combine our dry ingredients over here. We've got 4 5/8 ounces of all-purpose flour, 1.5 ounces of oatmeal, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're just going to put them all in a bowl together, and then we'll whisk them just to combine it all so that it distributes evenly. You want to make sure that the baking soda is really, in every part of the dry ingredient. Okay, give it one last mix, but we're going to do it on low speed and stop it as soon as the mixture looks like it's combined. Now that your dough is basically ready, we're going to remove the bowl from the mixer. Just scrape the dough off of the paddle attachment. Make sure you get all the dough in the bowl. You might want to give the dough one last stir if it looks like some of the dry ingredients aren't incorporated. And now we're ready to bake our cookies. So before we started, I put the oven on 350 degrees, so it's preheated and ready to go. Now I'm going to use my large cookie dough scoop and scoop the cookie dough onto a baking sheet covered with parchment paper. You could use a slip-at if you have that also, but parchment paper is really easy to find, and the cookies come off really easily when they're done. So put each scoop of cookie dough about 1 inch or 2 apart, so that when they spread out during baking, they don't get too close together. So we're going to bake our cookies for about 15 minutes at 350 degrees. You'll know they're done when the outer edges are a little bit golden brown. And then we'll let them set aside to cool. You can either put them on your granite countertop or on a cooling rack, whatever you have available to you, and just let them cool for about 10 minutes, and then they're ready to eat. I'm Lauren Lilling from Keep It Sweet Desserts. Come to my site for lots of recipes and lots of sweets.